Hey, how's it going everyone? My name's Jake and welcome to Kneecap Gaming. I had the opportunity to play Pavlov, which is a VR game based on Counter-Strike. So I'm going to go over my first impressions of the game. So with that in mind, here's my first match.
Sand, that's dust. Okay.
Use a plank.
The first thing I noticed was that you have to move with the touchpad on the controller.
This isn't dust.
I've played a couple of VR games where you move instead of teleporting, and it did induce motion sickness. But I'm really glad to say that after playing a little bit online, that went away really fast.
The training.
Oh, I didn't pull the pin. There's like some lipstick right here.
And then I thought I'd try and do some Counter-Strike movements that probably wouldn't work in VR.
Yeah, I can look around the corner. So in a game you'd be like this. And then you go and shoot them in the head. Whoa, what's in front of me?
Chair.
Yeah, so I'd walk up to the wall. Just blind fire. No.
Is there an enemy in front of you?
Yeah,
I thought he was on your team.
I need to get this clip out.
You know, watching this back, I think drop-shotting, like in Call of Duty, would work really well on this.
Get off me! If you've got a P90 in the game, you just run it.
That's where you killing your own teammates.
Who cares? I've got a scope on it.
So there's quite a few differences if you're coming from Counter-Strike and you want to go straight into this game. So you got this big combat belt on, it's got all your equipment located on it, your grenades, every gun that you have, including your knife. Every time you reload on Counter-Strike and you tap R, you get a little animation that plays that reloads the gun. You're going to have to do that.
And then I know there's a bulb. Oh, this is awesome. I'm like holding a sniper.
One thing that kept catching me out is running out of ammo during battles. In Counter-Strike, you've got a little indicator in the bottom right. It says how much ammo you have. Whereas in this game, you just need to know how many bullets you've shot.
Fuck, no ammo.
For my first game online, I had no sound coming through my headphones, which made playing with the team a bit silly.
We're going B.
We're going B, copy that. You can't hear anything,
I
can
can't
you?
run. Alright, coming into upper tunnels. They've gone lower, they've killed. We won.
I must say, using the AWP is my favourite weapon in Counter-Strike, and it also is in Pavlov. What I really enjoy about it is actually using the scope. It's a lot more intuitive than you think. You just bring the gun closer to your head. Now, a lot of the time I was actually pushing my headset with the controller, so I couldn't actually get any closer, but I felt like I wanted to bring it closer to my eye. One thing I found a bit off-putting was when I'm looking at my belt and I see the knife. To me it looks like a flashbang grenade upside down. I don't know why, but that kept fooling me. I pulled the knife out, thinking it was a flashbang, and I'd be like, what? Like I said before, you use the touchpad on the Vive hand remote to move around, just like as if you're using a keyboard really. It did feel as though I was sort of fighting this system while I was trying to play it, because you've also got the room scale effect, so I can move left and right in real life to actually move in the game. I don't know, it just didn't feel as responsive as I'd like it to be. And that brings me on to grenades. Grenades are quite fun. You actually have to pull the pin out before you throw it, which I forgot a few times. But not only that, in Counter-Strike you can just left click and you know how far the grenade's going to go, or you can right click or hold both down. They go different distances. Whereas in this, you've got to move your arm to speed you want it to go, so it's never going to be the same unless you really practice. I only got to play the game for about a couple of hours, but I'd definitely like to play it some more. I feel like it's one of those games, the more time you put into it, the more enjoyment you'll get out of it. And it's a really good start for a VR Counter-Strike game. The AI is a bit weird in this game. For some reason the bots just sit at spawn. I'm not sure if it's because Dust 2 is not actually made by the developer, it's a workshop map.
Well, no, they all activated.
But it's really awesome that there's already workshop maps available. Like, someone's also made Mirage. One thing for me I thought would be a really good idea in Counter-Strike actually is when you die you become a sort of ghostly visage hanging around in the battlefield, and you can suddenly teleport around and take a look at the remainder of the battle that you were just in. And I feel like this would be a really good addition to when you're watching a professional game of Counter-Strike.
Ooh, the bot has so many lives.
So anyway, those are my first impressions of Pavlov. It's been really fun playing it, and I want to play it some more. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you soon.
Are they standing there? Oh, my hammer! I don't know. Shut my mouth, no! Give me a Shooting right at me.
He's on your team. Jesus Christ, he's on your team.
He's saying go down here. We won.